I see so many articles out there in the family business world about conflict and how can we minimize conflict in family business. And I say, BS, I want more conflict in family business. And this is what I mean by that. I think conflict, when it is healthy, is the most important thing you can have in your family business. And this is what healthy conflict looks like when I'm talking about it. This is what I mean. I mean discussion. I mean debate. I mean disagreeing. I mean having a passionate opinion about whether or not we should still own the business or if we should grow it or what we should do inside of the business. I want more conflict. I want more of that discussion. I want more of that debate. I want more conversations, even heated conversations about what you want, what family business owners want, and then how do we get that? So I don't want less conflict in family business. I want more. I do, however, want less dysfunctional conflict. So what I mean by dysfunctional is people mad at each other, but not talking to each other about it. I want less of that. I want less conflict that is about how we're doing what we're doing when what we're doing hasn't been defined. So you can have lots of conflict and fighting about how to do something that is absolutely not productive if you don't know where you're trying to go. I'm trying to point an arrow here with my hands. When you have all the discussion and conflict and debate about where we're going, you'll have way less of that conflict about how do we get there, because it'll be much more clear how do we get there. Unfortunately, a lot of family business conflict comes out of not having a clear and agreed upon direction of where we're trying to take the business or where we're trying to take ownership. And when you don't have that clarity, you end up having a whole bunch of conflict that is not productive and is often dysfunctional about the how do we get there. So that's the tool for today. More conflict, more, which is not usually what you hear. I want to see lots more conflict in your family business. And to make that hopefully as easy to digest, start with the conflict about where we're going first so that you can elevate your conflict. When you're having your conflict in your discussion and your debate about where you're trying to take the business or where you're trying to take ownership or where you're trying to take your family, that conflict will be very productive, especially when it's with all of the people needed to make the decision. So it is productive when all of the people who are there are the people who need to be there. Meaning, you don't bring in 3 other family members just to talk shit about another family member. That's not productive. That's not healthy. What is healthy is you get all the family members or all the owners or all the business leaders in the room that need to be there. And you have great heated debate. You have awesome conflict about where we're trying to take the business, where we're trying to take the family business.